Hello, champions. Welcome to class. It's time for our C&E lesson. Are you ready to learn today? So, our topic for this week is terrorism. Can you say that after me? Terrorism. Have you heard of the word terrorism before? What does it mean? Goals of the class. At the end of this class, learners should be able to define terrorism, state the effects of terrorism, and mention some example of terrorist acts in Nigeria. So what is terrorism? Like I asked earlier, do you know what terrorism means? Let's learn. Terrorism is the unlawful use of violence or threats, especially to pursue political or religious aims. If you take a good look at the screen, you would notice a building on fire. This is an example of a terrorist act, bombing. Another building is being displayed right now, partially destroyed, which is also an example of a terrorist act. So a person who carries out such acts of terrorism is referred to as a terrorist. They are usually involved in acts of terrorism like killings, kidnappings, bombings, and what have you. They are all referred to as terrorists. Acts of terrorism are usually planned in advance. They are usually planned in advance. They are intended to create fear within the government and in the public. Terrorism is a serious crime that often results in the loss of many lives and property. It also causes instability in a nation or a region. Terrorism has been on the rise worldwide in recent decades. Examples of recent terrorist acts in Nigeria include: 1. The bombing of the United Nations building in Abuja. Can we say that together? The bombing of the United Nations building in Abuja. This happened on August 26, 2011, and was carried out by Boko Haram. The abduction of girls from Government Secondary School, Chibok, Borno State. This happened on April 2014 and was carried out also by Boko Haram. You can see the signpost for the Government Secondary School, and you also can see on your screen the Chibok girls that were abducted from their school. How do you think the girls would have felt? And do you think their parents would have been happy? Thus, you would agree with me that terrorism is a serious crime. So, champion, we have come to the end of our lesson for today. I hope you learned something. I hope you learned something. So, can you define terrorism? Can you cite two examples of terrorist acts in Nigeria? Thank you for watching till the end. Do you still remember who a terrorist is? Yes, I bet you do. So, quiz time. Do not forget to attempt your quiz. Do not forget to attempt your quiz. See you in the next class. Bye bye.